welcome back to another WIP and Chat. A WIP stands for work in progress. This is my work in progress right now. Where did I put my picture? It is called Earth Spirit, and I am not completely sure how to say the name of the artist, so I'm going to try my best. Raven? Maybe that's how? Phelan. So I think that's how you say it. I don't know. If somebody knows how to pronounce it and can kind of, put it in the comments maybe. I started this on the 11th of May, and it is this beautiful picture of this bear. And I am loving it. It's a round. It has very, very, very sparkly drills. You can kind of see over here in the corner. I don't have any lights on in my room except for the light pad, and then the sun is shining through the side window in my craft room. So, last week I did not have a WIP and Chat for you, and I tried to, and things got really kind of busy for me. So I do apologize, and I am sorry. So I do have my notes from last week's WIP and Chat. Like I did, excuse me, so sorry. Let me take a drink real quick. I did make notes for last week's WIP and Chat, and I had every intention to make a WIP and Chat. I just didn't get there. And then by the time it was like the end of the week, and I was like, you know what? This week is just not going to have one. So I'll try to, some of the things still pertain, so I can still talk about them. And then I didn't write anything down for this week's WIP and Chat. So I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants, I guess. All right. So I'm going to pick a color and start diamond painting. But first, let's talk about products and accessories used for this diamond painting. We'll start with my trash minder here. It is made by my friend Lexi at Lexi Sparkles Craft. She has an Etsy store, but is in the process of moving to a standalone website. Yay! If you can kind of see, it's hard to tell because of the glitter and the clear resin and stuff, but it's like it's star shaped, obviously, and then there's another star shape inside. So I really like this one a lot. I might ask for another one, but I know I think she has paw print ones. I don't know. I have to check with her. Anyways, moving on. Still with Lexi Sparkles, I'm using my tray, one of my many trays. This is in, I think it's Sugar Plum or Plum Fairy. I can't remember exactly, but I know that it has the word plum in it. It's part of the core collection, so if you go to her website, she might have this on there. She tries to keep the core collection in stock. All of her trays are beautiful, so no matter what color. And then I'm a little biased, but she does have another purple tray. It's like a lilac color, and this one is called Breeze Purple because it's my favorite color shade of purple. It's beautiful. So I have that one over to the side, but I am using this one right now. And then I'm using my Butterfly Effects mini pen. I have a metal single placer from Diamond Art Club on this end, and then I have a rainbow multi-placer that I got from Fan Cells on this end. And then I'm using my putty, my Painting with Pitties and Crafts in the scent Banana Nut Bread. This makes me so hungry for banana nut bread. I love banana nut bread, and it smells so good. So I have been using this one. I made extra for myself. So yeah, I don't have this scent available in the shop. I do have a little bit in the shop available, but I do have new releases coming on Friday. We'll talk about the shop here during my WIP and Chat. I have a lilac tweezer, and then my trays are from Cat Proof Diamond trays. I have the Lean Boy, oops, and Kitten for like very small sections. I don't want to pour a ton of drills. So these are the two sizes that I'm using. And then I have my drills right in front of me. And that's it as far as accessories go. So, oops, I'm so used to just putting those like that. So I'm going to pick a color or a symbol, and then we'll get started on chatting. So if you have never watched a WIP and Chat or anything before, basically you can just do whatever you like. It's my time to kind of like just tell you what's going on, talk about what's going on in my life. If you care, I guess. What's happening with shop news and things like that. But you can also work alongside me with your project, whether it's diamond painting, adult coloring, cross stitch, whatever, chores, you're on a trip, you're just listening, you just want to watch. Most people just listen, whatever. I love WIP and Chats. I like to go watch and / listen. When I say watch, I really mean listen, because most of the time I'm not actually watching the screen. I'm listening, unless the person talking is saying like, look at what I got, and there's a reason to look. But I really like it because it's just like catching up with a friend for about an hour or so. So, yeah, that's kind of like how I treat it. So what do I want to say? So one of my subscribers, last week I wrote on my paper last Wednesday, one of my subscribers and one of our community members, our friend, you may know her, she's pretty active in the community. You may see her on Facebook. I don't get on Facebook very often, but when I do get on Facebook and I get into those, when I get into any kind of diamond painting group or anything, I'm always seeing her name. I see her chatting in other lives, and she's always commenting on my videos and stuff. And so I wanted, last week, Billy Anderson, you may have seen her name around. She had surgery last Wednesday. And Billy, I hope you are recovering okay. I hope you are doing well. And I hope everything is going okay. I'm not sure if you're still in the hospital. If you are, I hope everything is doing okay. And I'm hoping for a speedy recovery. Now, I won't go into details about like what she had a major surgery, and I'm not going to go into her details, but I do know like she was a little scared, and she's out of surgery. It's been a week today, but she's in our community and she's pretty active. So I wanted to let Billy know that, I'm thinking about you, Billy, and I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for you. And I hope that get back to diamond painting soon. Yeah, so say some well wishes for Billy. Megan wanted to say thank you for all the birthday wishes. Even though she was like, I'll do Happy Mail here in a little bit because I started recording and I didn't do Happy Mail before I started recording, so I have to do it after I'm done recording. I was going to all right, so I was thinking about swapping my lives to Friday nights because of physical therapy, but honestly, I think just keeping it on the same night would be less confusing for everybody instead of going back and forth all the time. So yeah, I think just keeping it on Tuesday nights is fine. Unless you all think switching it to a different night would be better. I'm open as long as it stays at like 7 p.m. Is good for me because that is a doable time. Dang it, I forgot a spot. Don't you hate when that happens? All right. Sorry for the crinkling of the film there. Okay. So, I talked about this in my live last night. If you were there, then you heard the news that I'm moving the Etsy shop. I'm not going to be selling on Etsy anymore. Oops, I don't want to put that back. I am not selling on Etsy anymore. I'm moving to a standalone website, which is Shopify. I'm using Shopify as the platform. And I wanted to be completely transparent with everybody as to why I am not selling on Etsy. There's no reason as to why it needs to be like it's not a secret or anything like that. It honestly comes down to Etsy is very expensive to sell on. The quote unquote fees that they charge people is quite shocking once you realize after you start selling for a month or two and you're looking at your sales and how much money Etsy took from you just to sell on their platform. You're like, wow, that extra money, like I could have paid Shopify this X amount of money and then 4 to 5 times that Etsy took it's just really, it's hard to swallow. It's very, so it wasn't a hard decision to make once I saw those numbers. So Etsy does have some pros to it. If you're just starting out, you want to get noticed. And if you don't have a big customer base to begin with, or you don't know a lot of people, Etsy can be a great tool to use to get started because it's a marketplace and it does all the advertising for you as long as you know how to use the keywords properly and the tags properly and everything. But you can't just depend on Etsy, you know, and then you gotta advertise on Instagram and TikTok and whatever else there is out there. And then also, like, for us in the YouTube community and diamond painting community, like, trying to use YouTube as a source of, like, advertising for the putty and stuff, and you know, that works, or the accessories like the cover minders and stuff, that works as well too. The diamond painting groups, it's on Facebook, it's a little bit difficult because a lot of them don't condone advertising or showing, they don't allow you to, like, advertise your stuff. And I'm not sure why that is. I'm about, like, trying to give everybody a fair chance. You know, try new things and stuff like that. Is that same color? I think it's different. But I don't want to say anything negatively about anybody's Facebook group or anything like that. That's their rules for whatever reason. I just know that I don't want to be like that. So if you have a shop, a small shop, or a YouTube channel, or something that you want to advertise, you're more than welcome to advertise it on my channel in the comments below, in my lives. Just let me know, because, like, if you're not a moderator, you can't post a link or anything in my lives. So just let me know and I can get links and stuff. I'm getting a little bit off topic, but anyways, so I moved the shop over to Shopify. So now I have my own website. It's paintingwithpitties.com, and it's active now. And excuse me. There's not a lot available just yet. I'm going to try to find a way to make more scents available at all times. It's just very time consuming, especially when I want to have new releases, because I can only do about 4 scents at a time, if that makes sense. So just, if I do have a wish list option on my website, I did make that an option. So all you have to do is make a customer account. And then if you are interested in a scent that is sold out, just add it to your wish list. It alerts me that somebody has requested a certain scent that they want, and I will be alerted to that, and I will put it on my list of something to to prioritize to make, so that I can bring it back to the shop quickly before other scents. I also have a loyalty program on there. So it's like, it's a points reward. So for signing up, you get points. For your birthday, you get points. for referring a friend to the shop. If they make a purchase, you can refer a friend and they get $5. Once they make a purchase, then you get $5. So it's a win-win. I'm trying to make it fun and rewarding and different. And just more personable. I also have a section on the website that is an announcement area, but it's more in a blog style. It talks about the Diamonds and Diversity event that's coming up. It will talk about events that I'm going to be sponsoring in the future. If you have an event that you are hosting, or if you have an event that you're hosting and you want me to announce it, or you want me to be a sponsor, reach out to me. You can send me a message on Instagram. You can send me an email. You can send a message via pigeon carrier. Just kidding. Obviously. Just send me a message. I will put it up on the website to let people know how to get involved. I want the website to be a place to purchase products for diamond painting, but also I want it to be a place where you can find out information about the community as well. I hope you all like the change, and I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I poured all those for just 4 diamonds. So speaking about events, Diamond and Diversity, we do have a Google form, and I looked at it this morning. I did realize that there's not very many people signed up for it. I do want to let people know that in order to be eligible for prizes, if you want to enter for prizes, you do need to fill out the Google form, because it just makes things easier for Lexi and I when it comes time to draw for prizes. We have a lot of prizes to give away, and I don't have very many people signed up. So either the people that are signed up, those people are the winners already, or because basically I have enough prizes for just those people. And that's fine, I guess. But if you want to be eligible for prizes as well, then you should fill out the Google form. It doesn't take very long, maybe a couple minutes, if that. And if you don't want to sign up for prizes, that's fine too. But I thought maybe we would have a little bit more signed up. We still have time. Our event starts 2 weeks. Starts in 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. So exciting. Let's see, what's the next color? I'm loving this kit. It's so sparkly. So I have looked into, if you are into true crime, you know that Lexi and we do have a true crime channel. I am doing some research on a case. I don't know a whole lot on it just yet, but I am doing research on a case that I'm going to, so I can get back into updating our channel. I'm excited about it. I have a lot going on for somebody that is just going back to work, and now I want to do all these things. But now that I think that like I have a schedule for the, you know, the shop, you know, the event is coming up. I'm going to be a little bit busy with that because, you know, Lexi and I, we need to have a schedule. So Lexi, we need to have a sit down. I'll talk to you about that later. We'll have to talk about our event and come up with a schedule. But also I got into paint by numbers. I haven't done it yet, but I ordered a kit. It just arrived today. Shall we open it? Or maybe I should open it on a different video because I do want to record the process of me doing it. Oh, I don't know when I'm going to find the time to do all this stuff I want to do. I need somebody to just pay me for just being me and being a stay-at-home dog mom. Yes. Let's see, what else did I have on my list? Oh, so speaking of the putty, you may have realized that the putty has changed. It used to come in a bigger envelope that came with 2 pads of, like 2 paw pads, and it was priced a little bit higher. And now I'm putting it in a smaller envelope and you're getting 1. And I lowered the price a little bit. And this seems to be working out a little bit better. I feel like people are buying more scents at a lower cost, and multiple flavors / scents of them. And I think that's working out better. So I really like it too. I like the smaller size. The putty, it does last quite a while. The one that I have in my multi-placer right now, I've been using it for 3 days. After a while, I'll change it out. It can probably last even longer than that, but I'm very like particular. I like it to, I use it on ABs too, and it starts to take the coating off a little bit, and then it won't pick up some of the drills, so I replace it. But I've had this putty in my multi-placer for about 3 days, and I really like it. When you first use it, though, I don't think right now, I don't pay attention too closely, but you do get a popping sound from it. So let me see. I don't know if you still do after so much use. Yeah, you still do. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up. Oh gosh, excuse me. Let me see if I can get the microphone a little closer to pick up the popping sound. It's not as poppy as before because it is 3 days old, but you still get a little bit of the sound. And then another thing is I had only one person so far say that their putty, they reached out to, They reached out to me and said that their putty arrived misshapen and you couldn't see the paw print shape afterwards. And then I reached out to a few customers that I know, like that I know well enough that it wouldn't be weird for me to reach out to them. And I asked if the paw prints, like, hey, are you experiencing any issues with the putty? Is the paw print like non-existent? Is it misshapen or anything like that? And all of them said that it was okay and it arrived as described, and how the picture showed. So I'm not sure if the one like went through like a sorter and it smashed it, or if a temperature difference in that area got to it or something, because it got me worried that like maybe the paw print shape wasn't going to work out and I was going to have to change the shape of my putty. And I was really excited about doing a paw print because it was something different and I haven't seen it done, and it made mine like, stand out a little bit. So, but if you bought putty from me and you've had an issue, please let me know, because I don't want anybody to be disappointed. If you're expecting a paw print and you don't get that and you're disappointed, I would like to know. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. So just let me know, okay? I don't know why I said it like a mom, but I did. All right. So on my notes, I'm looking at my notes and it said I got 2 new kits in from DAC and I want to start them now, which I did. It's this one. So I ordered a Jaded Gem Shop kit on April 4th. Well, 2 kits actually. And they shipped, I don't remember what date they shipped, but they should be here on Friday. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. It's my first time getting a jade kit, and I have been looking at other people's canvases and how they're completed and everything like that, and I'm just like, the sparkle and how it fits together and like the rendering and then how it comes out is just, it's beautiful. I love it. So I'm just really excited. One of the kits is called Letitia, and I had purchased it before the Letitia stalk case, and now I'm just like, I need to rename the canvas myself. I know the artist named it, but I need to rename it myself because I just can't have it named that. And I'll tell you why, because Letitia Stock, that lady is a monster. She's a monster. And then the girl in the diamond painting it's a beautiful kit. It's like some crap on my canvas. I think I need to put new stuff in my pen. It's not picking up drills, or it's not placing them. So let's refill things, I guess. So if you never, I don't know how other people like remove putty and stuff from their multi-placers, but this is how I do it. I use tweezers and I just kind of gently pick it out of there. So yeah, I'm really excited about getting my Jaded Gem Shop kits. The other one that I got, what is the other one that I got? Let me look in my email. Oh yeah, by the same artist, Inky Moore. It's Honor the Masses. It's the take on Mulan, I believe, and I'm really excited about that one too. So I'm really extra about like trying to get as much of the old putty out before filling it. It's gonna have to be good enough. All right, so we will now fill our pen. I took the old glue dots out too because those were like super old and it was like black color. Very dirty. Okay, so what I do, I usually will do this off the side because I don't like to push down on my canvas. So we will just move my camera. Let's see if I can, oops, sorry. I'll just move it over here for right now. All right, so this was not in a paw print shape. It was just a regular, I just flattened it. I didn't cut it into a shape. It was whatever was left over. What I do is I keep the putty on a flat surface, and then I take my multi-placer and then I just put on there, push down, and I take my whole hand and I kind of rock back and forth, up and down, and I kind of twist, rock back and forth, and then I lift up. And then there's my putty, and it's neatly in there. See? No strings or anything. All right, put this back here. And then I'm going to put glue dots in my single placer. So I have regular glue dots here, and then I'm just going to take them off with my tweezers. I put one, oops, I'll put one in there, use my fingernail, push that in there, and then I'll take one more. And I kind of use my tweezers to just kind of smash it, and then I'll use my finger and then I kind of just like push it down on the table. All right, back to business. So now that I have brand new glue dots in this pen, sometimes they don't let go of the drill. And then, so I try to remember that. But, all right, let's see, where are we? 8. What was I talking about? Okay, so Jaded Gem Shop order should be here on Friday. I also ordered from DIY Moon on April 1st, and they might be delivered today. The shipping says they're at my local post office. So, my putty almost came out. Didn't want to let go. So that one might be here today. I don't know for sure. So that's really exciting. And I got 2 paintings from that shop as well, in addition to some special drills. Let's see. So physical therapy is going pretty well. I am doing some new exercises. I started doing some bike exercises, like pedaling. I'm not pedaling all the way around, like, you know, when you're on the bike and you're like, do, 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 I'm pedaling. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that just yet. I can only use my left leg to actually pedal, and then my right leg, which is the leg I had surgery on, that one just, I have to try to not use it, but just let it kind of go with the pedal, and it can only go like back and forth, because I can't make it do the whole around thing. And out of habit, my leg really wanted to go all the way around, but when it tried to do that, it hurt really bad. So I totally understand why I'm not supposed to do that. So I do have like a little peddler thing here at my home. If you've seen them, why is my canvas not sticking? I know why. Because I accidentally stuck my arm on it like this. Oh, that's annoying. Anyways, so I got one of those little peddler things to use here, and I'm really enjoying using it. Oh my god, this is so... I have to use tweezers. I thought I needed new putty and stuff. Nope. It's gonna take me so long to do this section now. Yeah, it's not sticky at all. Oh my god. I wonder if I should just use glue. Because I have the glue. Oh my god, yeah, there's no stick at all. I need to put the Diamond Dots glue on here, because this is not the stuff. So I can either work on another section, or I can try to do this. Let's see. Yeah, these aren't gonna stay. What a oh my god. Anyways, maybe I'm just gonna end my WIP and Chat here, as I realize that I have to do an extra step. Oh, no, I need to talk about, I'm a sponsor for a couple of events. I'm a sponsor for Sailor Summer. That is sponsored by Sophie from the Diamond Help Desk, and I can't remember the other person's name, and I would look it up on my phone, but I'm using my phone to record. Austria. I will link it in the description down below. And then I'm also a sponsor for Oz and Og, which is hosted by Shay from Crafting with Shay. Both of these events run August 1st through the 31st. I'm really excited to be a sponsor for other events besides my own. I couldn't be happier. So, yeah. I really hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for the past 40 minutes or so. I'm sorry that I didn't make it last the entire hour. I'm not completely leaving yet. I am saying goodbye, but wait for Happy Mail because I have to still record that part. Because usually I do it before I start my WIP and Chat, but this time I didn't. So I still have to do Happy Mail. Let's see. Let's make this week's Happy Mail word new beginnings, because I feel like there are going to be a lot of new beginnings starting soon. And yeah, I think that's a good word for right now. And I'd like to know how you plan on using that word in a sentence for next week's WIP and Chat Happy Mail. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with me for the past 40 minutes or so. I hope you enjoyed this WIP and Chat. If you stayed till the end, please put some paw print emojis down in the comments along with your new beginnings comment. And don't go yet because I am going to announce the Happy Mail recipient. All right, bye everyone. Okay, so we have 20 comments. I'm gonna hit start. Sticking with Diamonds said, "What gorgeous artwork. Happy birthday, Megan. Congratulations. I'll be sending you some Happy Mail